All right. It is halftime. Tennessee 21, Georgia 17. Welcome into the Big Orange Game Day Show on the A to Z Sports Network, live every halftime and post game for the Vols this football season. I'm Charlie Burris, that is former Vols quarterback Jonathan Crompton. Before we dive into everything, got to tell you about Lipscomb University Sports Analytics grad program. Turn your passion for sports into a career with online classes, excuse me, with Lipscomb Sports Analytics. Great, off to a great start here. And Window Nation. Buy 2 windows, you'll get 2 free. Make no payments for 2 years with windownation.com. Let's get to it, Crom. Tennessee up by 4 at halftime. One of the most unbelievable quarters of football that we have seen in the Josh Heupel era in the first quarter, and then next to nothing in the second quarter after some really nice adjustments from Georgia. What'd you think of that half, Crom?
First quarter, tremendous. I was texting a couple of my coaches here, and I was like, guys, I don't think I've seen a first quarter like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like when statistically 14-14, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, and you're going, this might get ugly. And then it went downhill. And then we had 16 yards passing in the second quarter.
Pretty rough.
And you know what I mean? And I understand those things happen, but if we're only going to have 16 yards passing in a quarter, then we better have 100 yards rushing in said quarter.
Right.
So I thought the second quarter we were not good at all. I really don't. We will not win games having quarters like that in the SEC.
If you're Aguilar here and you just had that magical first quarter up 21-7 on Georgia, this dragon that Tennessee hasn't been able to slay, what do you think he's thinking right now after he had that incredible set of time and then it really went off the rails? I mean, specifically kind of just a cherry on top there with, I think, a pretty poor decision to throw into double coverage and have the ball picked off. I mean, it was essentially a punt there at the end of the half, but just not a good decision. Although conceptually I like that idea if you could get the ball to Matthews there, but overall just poor throw, not great. And so, what do you think he's thinking at the moment? Do you think he can get it together despite Georgia's adjustments in the second half?
Well, 2 things about what you just said. Yes, it was essentially a punt, but I did not like the play call. 3rd and 4, get the first down. Don't let them touch.
Yeah.
Just get the first down. You know what I mean? So I didn't like that play call on 3rd and 4. I thought we had been doing enough underneath and intermediate stuff, but that's neither here nor there. I do think the positive is Aguilar he's not played an SEC game. He's not been a part of the Tennessee-Georgia rivalry. So I don't think he's sweating is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? I think that plays to our advantage. I really do. I just think it's just another day in the park. But we got to come out third quarter and get a stop and get the ball back and go down and score. But I would have been I don't want to use the word okay with the second quarter if we didn't throw the deep ball. I'm trying to just think I'm kind of words are slipping my mind. The second quarter was not okay. It was not good. It was not justifiable. But the 3rd and 4 really kind of put me over the edge. Going that's not good football.
Yeah,
just over first quarter. You're going. This is 2022 repeat. We're rolling, and then I'm like, all right, they can game plan. They can do this, do that, adjust. But the 3rd and 4 is what keeps coming back to me. I really didn't like the play call. Worst case, run the ball, make Georgia use their timeout.
Yeah. It's a great
I
point.
just that kind of bugged me. I'll be honest with you.
It was definitely not good, and like I said, it just kind of capped off how bad that second quarter was. Now, the good news is this: you're still inside Neyland Stadium. Josh Heupel's record when leading at the
Yep.
half is nearly impeccable. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's really good. But it
Yep.
just feels like Georgia is inevitably going to put up. I mean, what do you think the second half? What's it going to take? Is it going to take 40 to win this? You think?
I don't think 40. What did I say last week? Like 38-27 or somewhere in that range, 35-26 or something. It was something in that range. I think mid-30s wins it. I think if we
Okay.
score 14, this half, I think we win. I do.
I would
In
agree.
that
I think.
range.
Yeah. I said 30-28 was my final. Chose Tennessee to win. So still on the board here if Georgia got another field goal and then a touchdown. But
But
go ahead.
I'm saying that sorry, I know I keep harping on it, but that 3rd and 4 was bigger. It could have been bigger than it ever needed to be because we gave them a chance at the end. They don't get a penalty to back themselves up. We got a holding call. We gave them a chance to actually potentially. They had 8 seconds and a timeout. Stockton throws a bad ball. Thank God, a bad ball on the out route to the end. He throws a decent ball. They have a chance at a long field goal. Who knows what happens? Georgia Tech won on a 50 today. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So it could have turned into more than it needed to be. I don't know if it was the play call or if he just took an ill-advised shot on a play. But I just don't like the position we were put in on the 3rd and 4. Run the football. Trust your 3-headed monster tailbacks to get us 4 yards. Make them burn a timeout. Don't let anything crazy happen.
Yeah.
5 plays to break a game. Like 5 plays, make or break a game. That could have been one of them.
I agree, and I mean a huge piece in this is Tim Banks and his inability to exactly figure out Mike Bobo because I mean Georgia fans don't like Mike Bobo. They complain about this dude around the clock.
Mike Bobo can't figure out Mike Bobo. Does that make sense? Like one minute he's running fullback dive. He literally went under center fullback dive today. Are we in 1984? He did that not on the goal line.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
a good point. And yeah, I mean, Austin Stanley says here, Georgia's offense adjusted with screens. They clearly did. I mean, Bobo did things that got us on a back foot, and congratulations to them. But at what point, I mean, I've watched so many games with Bobo as that offensive coordinator at Georgia and just been like, there's no way that they can't have a better offense than this. Like and then they play us like last year coming into that game. Everybody was like, well, thank goodness for Tennessee. Mike Bobo's an offensive coordinator for Georgia. And then Carson Beck has like the best game of probably his entire career against Tennessee, of course. And, and then we look foolish. And I mean, something here like Stockton, his first road game ever in his entire career. He is still a young dude. And they come out, blast you on the opening drive. They've had good offense at this point. A good, you bowed your back there and got a nice stop to hold them to a field goal near the end of the half. But I mean, man, it feels like it's gonna take some points. I agree with you. I'm thinking 35 minimum to win this one. Yeah.
I did see a comment. It was after Austin said about things. Here's the thing. I am a high risk, high reward coach. Like I love to blitz, but there is a time to pressure with man behind it and the time to pressure with zone behind it.
Yeah.
We're doing man pressures. Man pressure, like Austin said, they adjusted really good with screens. That's when the screens hit. when there's because guys you're turning and running with the receivers. All you got to do is run off. You as a lineman, you clip, not even get, but you just clip one guy. You've got a crease. So if we're going to continue to pressure, which I'm okay with, I think we need to adjust to zone pressures. So at least our DBs and linebackers are turning and seeing the ball instead of turning and looking at their receiver and being ran off.
We got to figure something out, and a turnover, a consequential turnover. You had a turnover there at the end of the half on the Hail Mary, but a real consequential turnover like that would just wake this crowd up, be so massive, and just be disruptive. Georgia's offense. They're winning in the trenches there, and it is what it is. Even, I mean, you've gotten 2 sacks in on them so far, but it's still or 1.5 something. But it's just got to be more. We'll see what happens. But let's get to our sponsor segment here for the half, brought to you by the Lipscomb Sports Analytics program. As of now, at halftime, 21-17, Tennessee leads. Like I said, Josh Heupel's record in this spot is very good. It's not perfect, but you have a 64.7% chance to win, according to ESPN's FPI, 35.3 for Georgia. And we're going to discuss, Crump, does it seem like reality at 64.7% chance for Tennessee? I mean, you'd think chances obviously better than not that you are going to win this. Let's discuss right after I tell you about Lipscomb here. Lipscomb Sports Analytics program, where data meets the game. Analyze, strategize, and revolutionize with game-changing insights and career-defining skills. Get off the sideline and into the action with the Lipscomb Sports Analytics program, where you'll learn to make the calls that count. Lipscomb University Sports Analytics program is turning sports fans into data-driven decision makers in the exciting world of professional athletics. At Lipscomb, we're not just watching the game, we're changing how it's played through the innovative sports analytics program. Go to lipscomb.edu to learn more and go check them out. So at 64.7% prompt, I mean, how does that make you feel? Does that feel realistic? Because it just, obviously the pure Tennessee fan in me goes, we're gonna blow this. Dang it. We had them, and then now we're choking it, and it just doesn't feel like it's gonna happen. But how are you feeling?
I mean, I feel good about it because I do feel excuse me, I do feel like that Heupel does really well adjusting at halftime. So I think that's a pretty accurate number personally. I would have said around 60. They said 64. So I'm confident in the ability to go ahead and go get a win. I really am. But I thought had a good thing. If Gibson and McCoy were playing, this game's not even close.
Slap a percentage on it. What's the win percentage for Tennessee in the second half? I'll give you mine.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go first.
49% for Tennessee. It's because it's Georgia. It's purely because it's Georgia. If it was literally anybody else in the Southeastern Conference, if it was literally anybody else in college football, because right now,
lies. Don't you sit here and lie to us. Don't you sit here and lie to us. Right?
If it was Florida in the swamp and this was the score at halftime, it would be 0% for Tennessee, because I'll believe it when I see it. But in this exact spot, you have the home crowd, but Georgia has the talent advantage for sure to run this thing out all the way to the end. And I mean, you could live off this crowd and really, especially if they can get a stop right out of the gate. That if they get a stop right out of the gate, I would bump that up to maybe 60% in Tennessee's favor. That would just be so massive, especially a 3-and-out or a big turnover or something like that. That's huge. But as of right now, you're just staring into the face of something that you haven't done since 2016. There's a mental element to that. Georgia made great adjustments. And it kind of like Florida in the swamp. It's not as cursed. It's not nearly as cursed as Florida in the swamp. But in a similar way, I'm kind of like, I got to see it to believe it. It's a little negative, I know, but that's how I'm feeling. It's what it is. Where do you land? What
I
percentage?
can't. I
What do you
can't.
give
I
him?
can't help but laugh. I honestly can't help but laugh because all of that. You know, just saying.
I mean,
Um,
Darren said, "Come on, Charlie, that's battered Vol syndrome coming out." Oh, you are darn right it is. That's exactly what it is.
yes,
110%.
100%. No, I'm going. I'll go 80% here.
Okay.
I believe in Heupel. Honestly, I do. I'm critical of one play call, right? I believe in Heupel. I believe the players believe in Joey with his spirit, like for what he brings to the game, his competitiveness. And I'm going to take our receivers outside of a couple balls that were thrown behind. Dude, our receivers are playing freaking lights out today.
They are.
Lights
they
out.
Really are.
And
Yeah.
they can't cover us. So there's just a couple throws that were hair behind. He gets those back in front. They can't cover us down the field. So that's why I'm going to go 80 because I truly believe in what Heupel has built there.
Nice. I really hope so. It being in Neyland gives me some serious confidence. It's obviously, excuse me, it's the best spot that you've been in since 2016 against Georgia. So I mean, go take advantage. Joey Aguilar is 30 minutes from being build this man a statue, enshrined as a Vol legend here. If you can upset Georgia for the first time in 8 years, take down Kirby Smart and his kingdom. I mean, it would just be so beautiful. You really have a shot at something, but I got to see him get their mojo back. I got to see some stops on defense.
I guess Charlie's out. So I guess his internet, but no, I'm guys. Hey, I think we're where we want to be. Charlie, you back? Oh, can't hear you. I can't hear you. So
it crapped out on me. There we go. Sorry. We can't have a perfect session here. But anyway, I mean,
hey, you know what? Hey, we just went through our 3rd and 4 play. We're going to adjust.
All right. Let's see what happens. Go Vols. We'll be here post game. Be right back here where we're at now on the A to Z Sports Tennessee Volunteers YouTube channel. We'll talk about it all. Win, lose, range, line. See y'all in a bit.